Welcome to the Balls Not Court podcast. Cortez Paul's here.
Shit's fucking hauling ass at the bottom.
Got Kevin Carter to my right. He's looking at our audio system here recording the podcast and see that it's going very fast. So, nonetheless, we are fairly easily entertained, especially this guy right beside me with his Ecto Cooler.
Exactly.
You gonna promote that on the podcast?
No, it's for a shitty movie that's coming out, not the original.
Not the original, the all-women Ghostbusters?
Hey, it's all women. It just looks like shit.
Are you gonna go watch it?
Probably.
Just because?
Boo the whole movie.
I can see you being there just booing it.
It comes out next week.
Yeah, it doesn't look that pretty good.
It doesn't. Yeah, it looks bad.
However,
it's a shame that the CGI ghosts now look worse than the ghosts from the 80s. Like, the ghosts from the 80s look like ghosts. Now it looks like freaky ass computer green screen crap. No. Get puppets and shit.
I will say that the Ecto Coolers that Kevin got here, they're pretty tasty.
They taste just like they did when I was a child.
Him and his son are going through them like they're just Skittles.
No, just me.
Austin came over here earlier and took one, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I was sleeping. He just kind of woke me up. I'm like, what? Your grandma know you here?
No.
No, I told my papa. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna be here long. I gotta go get a haircut, buddy.
Sneaky little shit.
So,
and it still looks the same as it did.
Yeah, I got it shaped up.
You need to.
I know you don't like it.
Are you trying to grow it back out?
Well,
it's 436 degrees outside. Cut that shit short like you used to have it and be done with it.
It is very hot outside.
Instead of trying to do that, just cut it off. You picked the wrong time to try to grow the shit back out.
Well, I got the bumps on the back of my neck.
I don't care. I don't care.
care.
Bumps on the back of the neck be damned if it's fucking 400 degrees outside. You know it's hot. When you went into the swimming pool, you had to get out of the swimming pool to cool down. Because the pool was so hot.
I'm telling you.
It was like getting in bath water.
It's very hot here. Speaking of hot, let's talk about the owners that had these wire transfers to all these NBA's Swiss bank accounts.
Whoops.
So, I mean, it was making it rain the past week here, and we're gonna talk about that. So,
it was like flipping crack money.
I'm telling you. So recently, the NBA decided, as of last year, before this happened, they decided to shorten the preliminary agreements to 10 days to 7 days because of the whole DeAndre Jordan fiasco. That he verbally agreed with Dallas and ended back up in Los Angeles, the Clippers. So they went ahead and shortened it to 7 days.
No more locked doors.
So, so all of that, just a lot of things happened. It was just all over the place with money being thrown around. And
it was stupid. Stupid amounts of money being thrown around. I
tell you, it's part of inflation, the TV deal.
There was so much money being thrown around. 29, 30-year-olds were going to the park practicing their jumpers to see if they could make it.
You had a guy in a full Jordan suit. Ready.
Well, he's been known to do that. He wore a full Jordan one before, a full Shaq one before, full who else?
Was that the same one that did Shaq?
It's the same.
That's the same guy?
Same dude. They had him in like 4 different outfits. It's the same dude. He goes to the park dressed up like he was there.
Wow. That guy is dedicated to the craft.
He's got a lot of damn money to waste on shit to go play basketball.
Well, back on money that's been wasted. Let's go. Well, this one.
Are we talking about Hill? We talking about Solomon Hill?
We're gonna have you save that. But let's talk about the man of the show, Kevin Durant, going to the Warriors. Has spent 9 seasons with the Thunder. If you want to include the Supersonics. 2-year player option, $54 million. Kevin, your initial thoughts on his departure and going to the Warriors now?
I saw it coming. I thought if he left, he would sign a more than 2-year deal, but. All things considering, now I know why he did the 2-year deal so he can make more money off of them. But if, like you said, the salary, like you said earlier, the salary cap's going to dip down next year from what they were projecting. So they may not be able to keep all those guys at a high dollar value. So maybe with his option, he's going to go somewhere else next year. But I kind of knew he was going to leave, just because then you start hearing all the rumors of him and Westbrook didn't get along, and he didn't want to play with Russell no more, which I've been saying that for years.
You have.
That you could see it in the way he plays and everything. He don't like playing with Russell because Russell assumes it's his team and Kevin thinks it's his team. So they was two alpha dogs that wasn't able to play together because one of them, they both think it's their team without one of them taking a side.
Yeah, my thoughts on it is...
You can't beat them, join them.
Yep, that's exactly...
My original thoughts are they trying to score 170 points a game? That was my initial thoughts.
Yeah.
And said, are they legit trying to hit 1,000 3-pointers for a season? That's a lot of shooting.
Yeah, man. I thought for sure that he was going to stay in the OKC and do the same deal that he did, but them to give him one more shot. I know Kevin. He's been on this show. You heard him. If you listen to the podcast, he's been a advocate about how Russell and Kevin don't mesh. But I was stunned. I was surprised that you go to a team that recently beat you 3 games in a row, won 73 games, everything like that. It's frustrating, but at the same time, he is a free agent. He had a decision to go. That's what it is. Now, this one, I do believe that is worse than LeBron's departure go to Miami.
It's 1,000. Look here. LeBron left. He couldn't beat the Celtics. He didn't go and join the Celtics. He went and joined his friend, and they went and got somebody else to help.
Yep.
And they went and beat the Celtics. He didn't go and join the Celtics. Durant went, I can't beat them. I can go play with them, though. Damn. He didn't go and look for somewhere else to go and compete against them.
Mm-hmm.
He went and joined them. He legit did the if you can't beat them, join them thing.
He did. And a lot of people are really criticizing him and everything like that.
It's worse.
It is worse. But as me and Kevin said, he exercised his free agent rights.
Hey, go and do what you got to do. I ain't mad at him.
So it's everybody's comparing.
Because, trust me, I would have done the same damn thing.
Oh, yeah. And Kevin Durant is, I hope he's ready for the pressure and the people.
Because it is all on them.
It's all on them.
All on that whole team this year.
Yeah. Seriously. And with that move, they lost.
Thought last year was bad.
They lost Harrison Barnes. They lost Andrew Bogut.
Oh, no.
They lost Festus Ezeli.
Oh, no.
They lost...
They lost Maurice Spates.
Yeah, Maurice Spates.
But, oh, no. They're going to be shooting 3-pointers. That's all they're going to be doing. The spacing on this team is going to be ridiculous. All they're going to do is run 400 pick and rolls, and whoever's open is going to take the shot. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The team's crazy. They'll be able to fill out because people will want to come play. People want to come. Oh, shit.
David West.
David West is already there. David West is like, I ain't chasing no rings. Hello, rings. How are you?
Went for the Spurs. Now he's going over to the Warriors. So.
He's like, well, this didn't work. Hey. Yeah. Can y'all have? Yeah, sure. Come on.
This model surely get rings to die trying. Like they had to sent meme on there.
But it's
he's got a lot of pressure on him, and
it's crazy. Golden State thought they had pressure on them last year when they were going through their run. This year is going to be amped up.
What kind of record do you see being broken with this 3 tandem?
The 3-point record is definitely in it might get broke by mid-season with the way they shoot. I'm really thinking they may be able to beat the 73.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm really thinking they may be able to beat the 73. It's if they don't get wore down, though. Yeah. Because they can get wore down. Even though if they build up them big-ass leads like they used to do, and they can just sit people out.
Yeah.
People going to get 25 minutes a game. It's crazy.
Here's an interesting thought, because someone tweeted out, and you tell they always recycle these tweets and whatnot, but it was Iguodala, Curry and Durant on Team USA, and so they was talking, linking up like that, and they was like, keep an eye on, Durant possibly linking up with Steph Curry.
Well, that's where all the bonds are. That's where a lot of bonds are made.
So explain about Team USA.
Dwayne Wade, LeBron, Dwayne, Bosh, same thing. They were on Team USA. They all got together and they became friends, and bam. There's a lot of connections are made off the court in different venues that we don't get to see. Mm-hmm. And when guys are able to join together like that, they get to know the guy and they become pals. Yeah. And it's just you see things like this. More and more things like this are going to happen. The more and more they have Team USAs and getting together and all that stuff. So it was inevitable. I don't think it was inevitable, but damn, when they said that it was OKC, I'm like, or Warriors, I'm like, he's going there. First off, he wants to win. Mm-hmm. Second of all, he fits. If any team he fits with these guys. Oh, yeah. This is the ultimate fit.
There was a stat that they had contested shots with OKC. It was he took about 52% uncontested shots.
Now it's going to go up to 73.
Yeah. You can't double team him.
You can't.
You can't double team him.
Who are you going to go with on the pick and roll? I'm telling you, the guy who's going to benefit the most out of this, though, is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson's going to get that forgotten man syndrome during games, and people are going to lose him, and he's going to go. He's going to have one of those career banner years this year. I think because of Durant opening a lot of stuff up.
Yeah. And with this, like you said about the
Klay's time to get paid. Well, Klay's getting paid.
Klay's getting paid. Draymond got paid.
Steph ain't getting paid yet.
Which he's going to get paid this offseason. But that's where you have to make a choice. Because, like I said,
they're going to lose one.
One is...
They'll probably end up losing one. But it's just, does Durant stay after this year? Yeah. That's the big thing.
Because initially they had reported, like I said earlier, 107 to now it's going to 122. So that luxury cap threshold is at 122. You can't go over that. You can just get
they'd be way over it.
Yeah, they'd be way over it and everything like that. So,
all right, good move on his part.
All right,
good move on his part. Can see why everybody's yelling at him.
Yeah, exactly. But this is what. But he better prepare for that villain role because LeBron took it in well.
Embrace it.
LeBron took it in well. So I hope Kevin Durant can
embrace it.
Embrace it.
Embrace it. Thing was, people heard me say year one Miami wasn't going to win. They would win in year two. Year one with this guys, they're going to win. They're flat out going to win in year one. They're going to win in year one. Why? Because you're not asking different styles to come together. You're asking a guy with the same exact style to just fit in.
Bearing injuries, all that.
Yeah,
I mean, you might as well just pencil in champions, man. That's going to be a tough team to beat. You got to guard that. That sucks.
6.
Oh man, that sucks. Speaking of more contracts, Mike Conley has the NBA record for being paid the most, 5 years and $153 million. Kevin, can you expand on his contract?
I don't want to. His contract is already expanded enough. It's 4 of the top 5 NBA contracts of all time are.
No, it's
oh, that's weird. But 4 of the top 5 contracts of all time were done this year. The only one that wasn't done this year was Kobe's. That was the only one that was higher. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So suck a dick. All you people that were very shitty and making all this money.
So yeah, you got Mike Conley at 153. You got DeMar DeRozan 139. Al Horford.